I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts.
Hey guys, it's me, Ellie, and welcome back, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Today, I am going to be doing episode 1 of my holiday baking series. I'm going to have a couple more of these, so make sure to stay tuned. But today, I'm going to be making eggnog cookies. Now, sometimes people think of eggnog cookies as like the sugar cookies, like shortbread, but I'm going to be making like their regular like cookies with frosting on top. So yeah, so I'm super excited for this recipe, and yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is get out my mixer.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the...
Okay guys, so I accidentally forgot to take out my butter. But a trick to getting it softer is cutting it out into a bunch of little pieces. So that's what I'm going to do for these two sticks, for the cookies. And then I just got out the stick we use for the frosting. So that one I can just like soften on its own. But yeah, so I'm going to cut this up into small bits, and then I will wait like 15 minutes or so, hopefully. And yeah.
Family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit.
Okay guys, so while that butter is getting a little softer, I'm going to whisk up the dry ingredients, specifically the flour. So yeah, so let me get out a bowl and I'll show you guys that.
On a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling.
Okay, so in a bowl, we are going to put 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, which is 240 grams.
It will always be Christmas in my heart, but this year
Okay, so now into this mixture of, now into this bowl of flour, we're gonna put a teaspoon of baking powder.
It's Christmas. We're gonna dance.
we're gonna dance, dance, dance,
Come on.
dance. We're gonna dance, dance,
A teaspoon of baking soda.
dance all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song.
Half a teaspoon of salt.
All the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in
And 3/4 teaspoon of nutmeg.
here. I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter.
Now I'm just gonna use this teaspoon and mix it up.
She went away on Christmas.
Okay guys, so it is a little bit later and my butter is finally soft, so I'm going to put my 1 cup of butter into my mixing bowl of my mixer.
But it was all in his head, a sad invention. As soon as I mentioned the boy and girl do their own thing, no lonely heart.
Along with that, I'm going to put a cup of sugar and then beat that on about medium to high speed for about 2 minutes until it's creamy.
She went away on Christmas Day, but he already knew this was coming. But still he made mistakes.
Okay guys, so now that this has creamed until it's about the color white, it's nice and fluffy, I'm just gonna scrape down the sides. Scraping down the sides is really important to get everything incorporated. Okay, so now I'm going to add in 1 egg. And then I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mine is lighter because it's a good quality vanilla. And then I'm going to add in a 3/4 teaspoon of rum extract.
He just didn't get it, but she needed a break.
And now I'm just gonna beat this until there's no more yellow streaks from the eggs.
Tension was all invention. Boy, girl, do their own thing. No lonely heart.
Okay, so now that this has been beaten, I'm just gonna again scrape it down from everywhere, including paddle. And now I am going to add in 1/2 cup of full fat eggnog. Now it doesn't have to be the best quality eggnog. I have never tried this eggnog before. But I usually like Bud's the best, but that's quite expensive considering this is also just gonna be in cookies. So I'm just adding this regular stuff that I know will probably taste pretty good. So I'm gonna add that in and then beat it until it is incorporated. Okay, now this seems like it is plenty incorporated. As you might have seen, it sort of did start separating, so you do want to beat it until it's more incorporated like this again. But now I'm just again scraping it down. It is super, super important to be scraping it down every single time you stop the mixer. Okay, so now we're going to add half the dry ingredients we just mixed up earlier. So that's a little, it's about half, and then just mix it until it's incorporating, making sure you don't overmix it. So really just mix until just incorporated. And this batter is actually going to be more on the wet side for cookies, but do not panic because it is supposed to be like this. So don't panic if your batter is pretty wet like this. If it is runny, then you should be questioning what you did. But if it's like this, or it's sort of like frosting consistency, you are good. So now I'm just gonna add the other half of dry mixture in and mix until fully incorporated. Okay, so now I'm just gonna scrape it down off the beater and I will be back. Okay guys, so now that I have my dough here, I'm gonna get out my little cookie scoop, and I have cell mats instead of parchment paper, but parchment paper again is just fine. I think we might actually need to get some new cell mats soon because these are getting a little non-stick. But yeah, so you're just gonna put a ball on, and I'm gonna do 12 on each pan, but it is a bit wet, so I think also to help them not spread out as much, I'm gonna put them into a freezer for about 10-ish minutes, and that really just helps them set up so they'll bake evenly as well. Okay guys, so now I'm going to put the cookies into 350 Fahrenheit oven for about 10 to 12 minutes until they are looking done. Okay guys, So now for the frosting, I'm gonna add 4 ounces of cream cheese in, and it's supposed to be softened, but mine I of course forgot to take out, so I'm just gonna whip it until it's really nice and smooth for a couple of minutes, and then I will add in my butter. So now this is nice and fluffy. I'm gonna add in my 1/3 cup of softened butter, and this is nice and soft, so it should incorporate quite well. And just whip that until it's nice and fluffy as well. Now I'm just gonna put in like a cup of powdered sugar and blend that with this. That's not all of it, but this is what the recipe said to do. Okay, I just whipped that to nice and smooth. It's sort of more of like a thinner consistency, but that's okay. Also, my frosting's a little, there's a few bumps of powdered sugar because my powdered sugar was really chunky. But now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of eggnog to this. And just mix that in. Okay, now that this is all combined, I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of vanilla and about 3/4 teaspoon of rum extract. Now I'm going to add in the remaining 2 cups of powdered sugar and beat until well beaten. Okay guys, so I put my frosting into a piping bag, and this is optional, but I think it's just gonna make it look a bit better. But yeah, so I am going to quickly frost these, and I'm just gonna do like a circle. There's no like correct or incorrect way to do this. I'm just gonna do a circle so the whole cookie's covered, and yeah. Okay guys, so I have finished decorating them. Now, they don't look the best, especially these last ones. They got a little sloppy, but that's okay. Especially these ones, I was running out of frosting, so I just sort of spread it on there. But yeah, so that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Make sure to stay tuned because there are going to be a couple more of these holiday baking series. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Stay positive, and I'll see you tomorrow.